I'm Vadim, and today we'll be starting a new series on how to build the ultimate XI machine. In this series, we're going to be going over each key feature of Nagios XI in every episode. Follow along so you can also build the same machine that we do. In episode 1, we're going to go over how to download Nagios XI in our CentOS 9 machine. Without further ado, let's get started. So jumping in, we want to Google Nagios XI. Then click the first link. In here, we have a Download Now button. Click that. Then you'll get a prompt to enter in any information if you want to get further installation guide or tips. Today's example, we're just going to skip that. Now we want to click the Go to Downloads button. Down here, we have a few options to download. For the first option, we have VMware Workstation, Microsoft, and Linux. In today's example, we'll be doing Linux. In the Linux tab, we have two options. We could download now to get the tar.gz file, or we could view the installation guide. In my example, we're going to go through the installation guide. Now that we have clicked the installation guide, we want to scroll down where we could find a prerequisite, a quick command, and a manual download method. From here, you want to go to your CentOS 9 box, which we have here. We will log in. So we want to make sure that we are up to date with our CentOS box. So what we want to do is type in sudo dnf update. If you are a root user, you do not need to include sudo in this command. This will make sure that any other drivers that need to be updated will be updated. Now that we've updated our CentOS box, we want to make sure that we have wget. So we'll enter in sudo yum install wget. And that will install wget for the next commands. Now we want to change directories to tmp. Once we're in the tmp directory, we want to enter in the command wget https assets.nagios.com /downloads /Nagios XI /xi-latest.tar.gz. This will begin downloading the latest version of Nagios XI in a tar.gz file. Now we could go ahead and extract that tar.gz file by using the command tar xzf xi-latest.tar.gz. I have two files in here. The latest one I just downloaded has a .1 at the end. This just means it got downloaded twice. So I'll select this tar.gz.1 file. By typing in ls, you could see a list of contents in the directory, so you could verify that you now have a folder named Nagios XI. We want to change directories into that Nagios XI file. We do that by entering in cd Nagios XI. Now that we're in Nagios XI, we want to type the command /full install and hit enter. Then it asks us if this is a clean install of CentOS. We will press Y and hit enter. And now it's asking for a MySQL for Nagios XI password. If you want the defaults, just hit enter. And it's asking for another password. If you have something custom you want to make, enter that now and make sure you write it down somewhere. Otherwise, I'll use defaults by pressing enter. And now we'll wait till Nagios XI fully installs. You could take a little break and come back in a few minutes. Now that XI is installed, we want to go to the IP that it says on the screen. Once we've reached the interface, we want to click Access Nagios XI. Here we can find general system settings like time zone, language, and user interface. I'll be sticking with the Neptune theme. And below that, you can find license types. If you have a license, you could go ahead and click Licensed and enter in your key. Otherwise, hit Trial or Free Limited. And then we'll click Next. Here we have a username of Nagios admin, which you cannot change. This is the administrator account for Nagios XI. You could create further users in the future. Then we'll enter in a password, and I'll leave my full name as Nagios administrator, and type in an email of your choice. Then you have the option to send email notifications for this account. Once you're done, press Finish Install. After you've finished installing Nagios XI, you'll get your username and password, and now you log in. After logging in with your username and password, you want to read through the license agreement and hit Submit. Now you have successfully installed Nagios XI. Feel free to roam around and explore. Follow us in the next episode on notification settings.